guys, my name is Laura Grace. Today's video is for two groups of people. First, people who are still trying to decide if they want to teach in China, and second, people who have already decided that they are going to teach through Gold Star TEFL Recruitment. Yay! But you're not there yet, you're still preparing in your home country. I want to help you be as informed and prepared as possible. So today I'm going to talk about 5 big questions to ask your Gold Star recruiter. This was a big one that my recruiter and I sort of, because of culture differences, really miscommunicated about. So I did not bring enough money to China for startup costs, and that was really stressful. I don't want you to have to go through that. I want you to be able to enjoy your first couple of months in China. So ask questions such as, how many months of rent will I have to pay up front? Or depending on where you live, what are the public transportation costs? Do I need some kind of metro pass? And that will help you know how much money to bring with you so that you can really relax. Big question would be, when am I going to get paid? In my case, I knew that I got paid on the 20th of every month, which was great. I started work on October 29th, and I was like, oh, I'll get paid November 20th, easy. However, once again, because of a miscommunication, I did not understand that I only got paid on the 20th for the previous month's days that I had worked. So really on November 20th, I was only getting paid for 3 days in October, which was not a lot of money. And that was another reason I was so financially stressed. And so I had to wait a whole another month until December 20th to get paid for all of those days in November. So just go ahead and make sure you communicate with your recruiter about this so you can know, depending on when you go, how much more money that you should bring. The first one about your workspace is, I would say, ask, will I be working with a lot of other foreigners or expats like me? I didn't even think to ask this question. I just assumed I would be with all these other expats. And then we got assigned to a school, my husband and I. And they were like, nope, it's just gonna be you and your husband and then all Chinese people. And at first I was not happy about that because that's, more out of my comfort zone. But it ended up being a great thing because I got to make a lot of Chinese friends and get to know the Chinese culture. So there's really no right or wrong answer here if you want to work with a lot of expats or, kind of dive more into the culture. Just make sure you ask so you can know what you want and be prepared for that. Another question is, basically tell me about my vacation time. If you work in a Chinese public school, you get all the same public holidays off that all the students do, which is great. But you might not be familiar with those. So go ahead and ask your Gold Star recruiter about the details of those vacation days. If you are assigned to a private school or to an after-school learning center, students still go to those learning centers even when they are off for public holidays a lot of the time. So your vacation days might differ from what most people's are. So go ahead and ask about those so you can kind of prepare your vacation time. The big thing is just, what is this area known for? When my husband and I decided to teach in China, they said, okay, there are 2 areas right now where there's a big need for your foreign teachers. The first is Shenzhen in the city, and the second is Dapeng, which is a small suburb on the outskirts of Shenzhen. Thankfully, my husband had taught in Asia before, and he did know to ask, okay, can you give us more information about this? And they basically told us, where you'll be living in Shenzhen, there's just a lot going on. It's a big city. You'll never be bored. And then they said with Dapeng, it's a beach town. It's beautiful, but it's more for you if you like the slow lifestyle. And we said, oh, great. We're city people. Problem solved. We'll move to Shenzhen. And I'm really glad we did. Some people really like that beach town thing. Not really for us. And I think that we ended up being a lot happier than if we had been assigned somewhere else. So guys, those are the big 5 questions to ask your recruiter. I hope this was helpful and that you have a wonderful time in China. Thank you for watching.